minute, my world is spinning. There is something I need to know. Oh, but I know love when I see it. But you don't have to go home, you can stay tonight. We can keep on vibing till the morning light.
Hello everyone, my name is Coco45 and today we're on the last episode of our Making of a Castle series. Today we're doing some basic interior work and putting the finishing touches on the entire build. This is something I'm really excited to do, so let's jump into it. But before we do, be sure to start back at episode 1 if you're new to the channel or series, and if you're not, welcome back and thank you for coming. So like I said, I'm doing some basic interior for today. I will be coming back to this build in a later series and teaching some interior design tricks, so don't worry, this isn't the last you'll see of our beautiful castle. The first thing I'm doing is covering the inside of the roof with dark oak planks, and that's because while I like the look of the prismarine on the outside, I don't like how it looks so much on the inside. So to fix that, we're just adjusting the inside layer, and this is something you can do for any outside layers you don't like. That you want to exclude from the interior. Now the next thing I'm doing is filling in the floor with some spruce planks. And this kind of comes back to continuity, but in a slightly different way. In this case, you are continuing the general idea of a castle. When you think of a castle, you don't think of a grassy floor, you think it's going to have a wooden floor or a stone floor, and that's something you want to continue. And so continuing that general idea is going to make your build more understandable, which is really important, of course. Now for the rest of the decorating, I'm just going what I feel like. I decorate the floor, I'm adding a throne, I'm adding lighting, and just like we did for the exterior of the castle, I'm also creating a story and background for the interior of my castle, which will really help guide what things I'm putting in it. And it'll do the same for you. Now, instead of going for a story or background, you can also go for a theme too. Especially if you have struggles with creativity, just simply choosing a theme and kind of thinking objectively about what would fit into that theme, it'll also help guide your building much better than just simply choosing some random things to put in because they go in some type of castle. For example, what I'm going for is a mystical, magical vibe. I add lots of hanging lights at different heights, and then the beacons in the middle of the floor. I decorate the floor, I add a throne, and it really contributes to that very medieval fantasy vibe, and I love it. Now, of course, the beacons and some of those hanging lights aren't something I'd really see in real life, so it really helps add to that fantasy theme. Now that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the series all this time. I'll be coming back with a new one in a few weeks, but meanwhile I'll be doing some simple building tutorials and guides. If that sounds like something you're interested in, consider subscribing. It supports the channel and will help get my videos to more people. So if you do, thank you very much in advance. My name is Coco45 and this is the end of the Making of a Castle series.
But you don't have to go home, you can stay tonight. We can keep on vibing till the morning